I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
I'm sure it will.
Don't worry, we haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Are we having cake? That cake looks nice. Can we just skip to dessert?
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Ooh.
People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Is that lasagna? Fish and chips? Garlic bread? I love this food. That food looks so tasty.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well,
File a complaint.
Then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It's certainly worth celebrating. It was a pleasure working with you, Damagel, Navia.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
She's definitely rich. She's like Zhongli when we first met Zhongli, who wanted to buy everything. But in fact, she has the money to go with what she's buying, as Zhongli did not.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking! We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. We are in the nation of justice.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough. Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Okay.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right?
I do actually. Speaking from Mystico, not as the Traveller. I would like to hang out more. Because you are very pretty and very badass.
Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do this, so...
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Okay. It feels like Navia's gonna be like, oh, why don't you help me with the serial disappearance case? And I will help you speak to her. Or something like that.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Yes.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
What is she suggesting right now? Is she actually part of like the mafia?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
I'm fine. I've fought a god before. I can do anything illegal.
Well, one way would
I
be
guess.
to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play, don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
Haven't we done it before? I'm sure it'll be
All right,
fine.
here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then
What?
wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
Okay, this is... I just noticed the chef. I'm sorry, Navia. What you're saying is messed up, but what is that actually the chef? Is he making soup? That's so cool. I want one. Can we get one for our Serenity teapot? Because I want it. I don't know where I'll put it, but I just need it. Okay. What you're saying is kind of messed up, Navia. Why don't you do that?
I can personally testify that this one works.
She's
When
done it
I'm
herself.
sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get
Oh.
some sleep.
I thought she was suggesting that she's personally done this. She went and woke someone up and threatened them to get some answers.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Yeah, we've been arrested before.
Ah, valid
Oh,
point.
tried to
I
be
overlooked
arrested.
that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that?
All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
Would someone with her personally really feel shame? She doesn't seem like someone who would do that. Actually, she would. If you see her in a monologue, she doesn't like being shown wrong, so it could work.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Salty and icky? Are we dissing on the drinks now?
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Damn. The Fanta was that bad, they had to get rid of it. No more Fanta. We didn't like it, so therefore we never have it again.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
Can Paimon actually walk? You could try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
I feel attacked right now. That's not very nice of you, Paimon.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing over there?
Did she go over her budget?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that was pretty tough for her.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
Navia, I don't want to leave. You're so cool.
So this is goodbye, huh?
No.
Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
Oh, thank you. I'll take you up on that offer.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
Bye.
See ya!
Okay.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
It is pretty dark.
Vache.
The fountain's talking to me again.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Is that the old Archon speaking to me? Or is it one of the girls that was dissolved and they were put into the fountain?
Ugh. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
Touch the water.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
Yes?
Hey, traveler! Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
The traveler was in a trance. Oh. Ah! Notioned?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Have they been separated? Oh no, I'm sorry. I haven't.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is getting emotional. You were once human.
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. The vials that turn Fontanians, if that's what they're called, into water. But only for people from Fontaine. So someone from Fontaine is because they have sin. And they're all Fontaine people go back to the ocean. And she must have been one of the people who was a part of that. You lost your
I do
form.
not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Could she be one of the girls who was dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vacher would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back.
Go
The
back
pain
where?
of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
Sorry, I just need to gather myself. Losing someone can be hard. I'm sorry for your loss. So do I need to find him? Can I find him? He's not one. He's probably alive somewhere.
No! Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
So wait. Lynette was talking about in the beginning about how the ocean will swallow the memories too. And I was like, is that a metaphor or is that actual reality? And based on this cutscene, I think it's reality that the memories, like, everyone's gonna forget about Fontaine. It's no longer gonna exist.
The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vacher, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
Oh my god. It's a tragic love story where the only thing she remembers is her true love. That's kind of bittersweet. I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vacher above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing.
Okay. I said a tragic love story, but Vacher was there when you dissolved into water. Do you think he could have turned you into water? Did he, like, was his eyes filled with such sorrow, as in such regret?
If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
Okay, but at least this is a clue towards the disappearance of women.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
I'm glad you found peace then.
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Ah, right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vacher, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Okay, I won't, but I might have to, like, threaten him to tell me what happened to you.
Come on, hurry!
What the heck? What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god, oh my god. What did I miss? I just passed out and this is happening. Oh, Navia is so cool.
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Oh, Corey.
Chlorand?
Oh, they know each other. Oh, mother.
Quick, now's our chance!
The gun! She picked out the gun! Oh, that's so cool! They have to work together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm saying oh my god a lot, but...
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Okay. So, I saw stuff, because based on the trailer we saw, it looked like they were gonna fight, but instead, they fought together, which was hella cool. But the way Navia kind of had a sad look in her eye just before the cutscene ended, it's like they're not really friends. Like they know each other. But oh my god. I want both of them in my... The fight was so cool. It's so beautifully animated. I want to watch it again. But also what happened when I was knocked out.
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Wait. You followed her? Is she like a god to you, Navia?
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety,
Oh.
and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Oh.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Chlorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Emotional harm? You're causing me emotional harm. By this law drop that they know each other. But she what? For her father?
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful. And do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
I won't. No, don't leave me. Clarand. You are so cool. You need to protect Navia. Though Navia can clearly protect herself.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
What, her leaving?
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clarand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
So something happened between them.
I know, she's...
What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clarand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're fighting now, Paimon? Okay, thanks for the rescue, Navia. Mwah.
Come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Yeah. Okay, Navia. How did you know we would be here? Oh, wait. Did you also follow us here, like Clarand followed you?
As such,
Alright.
we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be
That's what I'm
honest,
saying.
you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
What did Paimon say? What exactly did Paimon say?
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
Grabbing... Why is that all thanks to her taking your Fanta?
How did that help?
Because... something was in that drink. Did that drink get spiked?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
That's what I thought. Wait, do you mean that? Something was done with the...
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors.
I was like,
So how could it have
I
tasted
thought it was-
salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
See, I thought it was odd that they said it was salty and sticky when Fanta isn't salty and sticky.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Ah, they tried turning her into sea water.
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Paimon didn't mean to do that. But
Really?
yeah, fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine, otherwise we would be.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But
Thank you.
why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
It's because we got close to the truth.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to the net, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
Oh, maybe.
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel?
Yeah.
While you were out cold?
Yes.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vacha was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
You tell everyone about what happened while you were connected to the
Vache. That name
fountain.
doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene.
He could have
But
done
he
it.
never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive.
Yes. Thank you.
Or if he did
This
it.
is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
By we, you mean us too, right?
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Of course. I'm already this far in. I have to help
you
you.
did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
Thank you.
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Nice.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, Traveler.
Hello.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you. I guess.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't put yourself down like that.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
I mean, you can't just ask that.
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Oh. The unfaithful?
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend.
Oh, damn.
He chose
Dang.
a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh my god. Okay. Just he was accused. Okay.
Oh no.
Did he actually do it though?
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
It does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Oh.
And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard. Because I will find my brother. He's somewhere.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
Oh, I see.
How could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh my god! No wonder the tension was there. Oh my god. So... But Clorand still wants to protect Navia. Oh my god.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Yes, Pac-Man, yes it is. No wonder the mood... Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena...
Does she feel guilt?
There was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
And that indicates that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Thank you. I sure hope nothing happens to me when I go in here. Peaceful night passes into the Spinel de Ville, or whatever it's called.
So well.
The
This
Rosa.
place feels almost too safe, huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
Did you find anything?
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vacher person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept.
Okay, but will Neuvillette let us in?
If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Oh, what? Do they have tension as well?
Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Hello, Neuvillette. Where am I pointing?
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Ooh. Yeah. Don't you recognize the boss here?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit.
Oh, dang.
Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Okay, thank you. Easy.
Thanks so much.
Easy. And then the person turns around and was like, oh, you thought it would be that easy? There's a book over here. The history of the decline and fall of Rumura. Is that book achievements again?
Please come in.
Oh. so tiny from this far away. This feels awkward. Hello. Hello, Navia. I'm probably butchering his name.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
This voice is so good.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
I did.
Unfortunately,
Time
I'm
passed.
quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Dang. Where's this Vacher gone then?
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
In your memory? Was your memory erased? So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
I don't think it was.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Oh, he's like, no, you cannot leave. Oh, was that a leave? Was that a hum?
Miss Navia,
leave?
I can understand how you feel.
Oh. What's the music?
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
Oh, dang.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy?
Oh.
Or just express some tendril of regret?
No. Oh, no.
No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Oh. She's spitting truth.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Oh, all the emotion in her voice. Her voice actor did so good with this. Damn, okay. So he thought there was something fishy. Fishy, get it? It's because of the elimination of Hydro. But he still won't let it go ahead.
If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
I'm crying now. Oh my god. Oh.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all?
Oh.
Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Navia. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
Oh, Navia, you don't have to attack
It's not
him like
so
that.
much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
I'm sorry, Navia. Oh my god.
Navia, are you okay?
Oh no, it's raining. It's raining. It's raining. You know what that means? The Hydro Dragon is crying. And if the Hydro Dragon's crying, it's because of Navia.
I'm
Navia,
fine.
you made the Hydro Dragon cry. How do you feel?
Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
The Hydro Dragon. Oh, okay. Your father's case, was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain?
Yes. And that's why it looked like her father killed, because he was the only one around.
Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier?
See? He's Detective Lumine.
All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
We should go while the idea's still fresh.
Great, let's go then.